And finally, I want to briefly introduce you Suzhou City and Suzhou University. So Suzhou is one of the major cities located in East China. It's very close to Shanghai. And it has a very long history of over 2,500 years. So it's a former economic and cultural center of China. After 1860, so Suzhou is replaced by Shanghai. So now Shanghai is the economic center of China. And currently, the city has a population of about 5.3 million. I think more than Kyoto. Suzhou is very famous for its classic gardens. So because 100 years ago, so many rich men live in this city. So they built a lot of beautiful gardens. Except for garden, so the corners in Suzhou is also famous. So if you go to Suzhou, you can get on the boat and you can travel in this corner. And also the temple. So many Japanese know this Hansanji, right? Kansanji.
Cold, right?
Yeah. Yes. So each year, many Japanese tourists go to Suzhou and visit this temple because there is a story between China and Japan about this temple. Yeah. So it's a very nice city for tourists, for tourism. And now Suzhou is also a modern city. So at night we can see it's very beautiful, just like Hong Kong or Shanghai. I think it's a very modern. It's not just historic, but it's also a modern city. And about the culture of Suzhou. Suzhou is also rich in colorful culture. So the Kunqu opera. So we call this the mother of all Chinese opera. So this is a story of our very old story. We call this Mudan Ting. So this story is very popular in China. Probably you don't know, but if you are interested, you can just read some books about this. And Suzhou Pingtan is a local music and oral performance. Also tell old stories. So when the ladies play Pingtan, they will always pick the pipa and sing a song. But for men, so they use a different instrument. I don't know the name, but yeah, for ladies, they always use pipa. And Suzhou silk embroidery is also famous in China. So it's one of the best souvenir for the foreigners. So many people went to Suzhou and buy this handcraft. And next, I want to introduce my university, Suzhou University. The main campus of Suzhou University is located in the east of ancient Suzhou city. So you can see the river. This river surrounds the city. And on the bank of the moat, so just on the bank of the moat. And this campus is among one of the most beautiful campus in China. But this university is not funded by Chinese. It's funded by American Methodist in 1900. So the first chancellor name is Dr. Yang J. Allen. And so, you know, after 1949, the new government changed the style. So part of the Suzhou University moved to Taiwan. So right now they still have the old name, Dongwu University. But for us, the name of the university already changed to Suzhou University. So this university is a very historic university. Like Tsinghua University, there are also two Tsinghua University. One is in Beijing and the other one is in Taiwan.
Also, we can find the same name of the university in Taiwan. Also,
yes.
Suzhou University in Taiwan.
Right now they use this name.
They changed the name.
They use the original name. We changed the name. Yeah. And you can look at the campus. So owing to the Methodist background and the Suzhou local culture, so you can find many historic buildings with either Western style and also the Chinese style. So in the for Chinese building, you can always see a small river and a bridge across the river and a little house. This is one of the typical building in Suzhou. And also you can see that this is a tower for bell tower. This is a bell tower. And about academics, Suzhou University is one of the key comprehensive university in China with 12 major subjects, including philosophy, economics, law, literature, history, science, engineering, medicine, management, and arts. So currently, Suzhou University has more than 22,000 undergraduate students and more than 12,000 graduate students. And this university also attracted more than 2,000 foreign students. And finally, so before ending this lecture, I would like to thank Professor Kumas for invitation and the generous support from Kyoto University, the permission from my university, and Wikipedia for materials of this PPT. And lastly, I want to thank Ms. Ogino for poster design and attracting so many attendees here. Thank you very much.